doing, y'all? Okay. I see y'all. Hi, my name is James Monderas, and my classic poem is titled For a Father by Elise Partridge. Remember after work you grabbed our skateboard, crouched like a surfer, wingtips over the edge, wheels clacketing down the pocked McAdam. You veered almost straight into the neighbor's hedge. We ran after you, laughing, shouting, wait! Or that August night you swept us to the fair, the tallest person boarding the Ferris wheel. You rocked our car right when we hit the apex above the winking midway to make us squeal. Next, we raced you to the games, shouting, wait! At your funeral, relatives and neighbors, shaking our hands, said, so young to have died. But we've dreamt you're just skating streets away, striding the fairgrounds toward a wilder ride. And we're still straggling behind, shouting, wait! And my response poem is titled, All Uppercase. Remember after your visits, the fogged windows in my mind, how I'd run to mama, jumping into the harbor of her arms, a warm land, an infinite field of opportunities, not blind, where constellations meet me halfway with larger-than-life charms. My mama kept me at arm's reach. No need to twist or turn or screech out a comeback. Or when you took me to the house of a relative whose name I relatively can't remember. But my fingers tired of flipping through the pages of our book, trying to find the date of our date. The paper's rough like concrete on your flesh, like your hand must have been across my face. One day or another, I'm sure Mama was ready. A cannonball of emotion, ready to shoot out a comeback. The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham. In this book, you addressed a letter to me as Mr. President. Though you've set the precedent for us that that's not really the case. Well, in that case, why fill my heart with your warm word water if you were gonna leave it there to get cold? Now I get the short end of the stick. My heart, a French press filled to the brim, full of half-empty phrases I can't quite push out. Push out, I said, not come back. Reading is power, and power is time and money. So to have power, you gotta read first. When the ghosts of your words visited me, that's what I heard. I wonder what you'd say then and now, because this is not for a father, so don't bother to try. Try to reach me, you'll only beseech me further away from those tides of yours that glides away at the first glimpse of affection. Affection was never really your thing. I guess neither were the rings you and Mom exchanged, so why don't you just answer me this? Would you ever exchange me for someone else? I'm me, but maybe not the me you're looking for. Actually, scratch that. I'm that bitch and I know it. I don't need a man like you to say it, because you've got skills and dreams, sure, but not for a father. My mom picked me up as fast as you, dropped her, broke her, and lost her. You'll never touch this love we've been able to foster. As your son, I tend to think of you with the midnight sun. Alone and undone. Undone from this conundrum of pain that doesn't have a name. I'm now forlorn. Forlorn with this heavy burden I've worn, all torn at the seams, unborn. Unborn, yeah, sometimes I wish I was. A thought heard by none. Trust, none of this would have occurred if you would have just been a better man. Now my vision's blurred because it ended as quick as it began. Burdened with this curse of a new normal, I was forced to learn a new language, not English, not Tagalog, but a whole new lexicon of struggle and anguish. This anguish that won't go away, not anytime soon. And soon, you'll see, you and I aren't so different, honestly. And honestly, Like you, our words are strong, loud, and always in your face. Like you, I write in all uppercase.